to say, hey, here are my or present my scientific qualifications to say, I don't believe that AOC or the UN have a shot in fixing it, getting China to play in line. When you look at the policy proposals, way down the trails, policy proposals, no way they work. So it doesn't matter if your science leads to those policy proposals, you can't enact it. So let's try and be better and not throw our shit out the window, when we're
well, you have to be a pretty damn incautious scientist to posit that the science necessarily elicits a given policy approach, because one of the things you learn as a practicing scientist is that you set up your experiment to test the micro details of your pet theory, and it's highly probable that the experimental results will turn out some other way than you predicted, right, even when you're trying to predict small things. And so to say we can go from the science to the policy as if there's no intervening mystery, and as if, as a scientist, you're 100% certain that the imposition of your policy is only going to produce the results you intended and nothing else. None of that's science.
Right.
A scientist with any sense would never, ever make a claim like that, having learned through painful laboratory experience that everything will go wrong with your stupid theory that you can possibly imagine, and then a whole bunch more too. So there isn't a direct line from the science to the policy. When anyone ever tells you that, they're not speaking as a scientist, except perhaps in extraordinarily limited cases. Moving from what the situation is to what we should do about it to bring a given future into being, that's an unbelievably difficult proposition. And science can only solve that in micro domains. And so that's the problem with saying, well, the science is settled. It's like, yeah, why are you telling me that? Like, why is it so important for you that I believe that? Oh, well, it's because I need to do these things. It's like, yeah, that's exactly why.
Right.